There once was a puppet named String Bean. He was a unique puppet with button eyes and yarn hair, always wearing a big, cheerful smile. He lived in a bustling toy shop filled with all kinds of toys. From teddy bears to toy trains, the shop was a magical place for children. String Bean loved to make people laugh. He would perform funny tricks and tell jokes, bringing joy to everyone who visited the shop. One day, a little girl named Lily visited the shop. Lily was shy and quiet. She didn't smile much and often kept to herself. String Bean felt something special about Lily. He noticed her right away and felt a strong desire to make her smile. He wanted to be her friend and show her that there was nothing to be afraid of. He reached out with friendly gestures. Lily saw String Bean hanging on the shelf. She pointed at him with curiosity, her eyes showing a hint of interest. Her eyes lit up a little as she looked at the cheerful puppet. It was the first time she had shown such excitement in a while. Lily's mom saw her smile and decided to buy String Bean for her. Lily hugged String Bean tight, feeling a warmth she hadn't felt before. They went home together, and from that day on, Lily and String Bean were inseparable friends.
Know you've been a good friend.
Lily took String Bean everywhere. They played in the park, they read books together. Lily wasn't shy anymore. She laughed with String Bean every day. One sunny afternoon, Lily held String Bean's hand. "You're my best friend, String Bean," she whispered. "I promise to be your friend forever." String Bean was so happy. "I promise to be your friend forever too, Lily," he said. Lily's mom tucked them both into bed that night. Lily fell asleep hugging String Bean. He promised to always be there for her. As the years went by, Lily grew up. She went to school. She made new friends. She learned new things and explored the world around her. Each day was an adventure filled with laughter and discovery. She was always busy, always on the move, and always surrounded by friends. Sometimes, she was too busy to play with String Bean. Her days were packed with activities, from school projects to after-school clubs. She had homework to do, sports to play, and friends to hang out with. There was hardly any time left for her old friend, String Bean. String Bean felt lonely sitting on the shelf. He watched as Lily's life became more and more hectic. He missed the days when they would play together for hours, lost in their own little world. Now, he was just a forgotten toy, gathering dust. He missed their games and laughter. He remembered the times they would create stories and adventures, just the two of them. Those memories were precious to him, and he held on to them tightly, hoping that one day things would go back to the way they were. One day, Lily was upset. She had a rough day at school and felt like everything was going wrong. She felt alone and misunderstood, and she didn't know who to turn to. She had a fight with her friend. Harsh words were exchanged and feelings were hurt. It was a misunderstanding, but it left Lily feeling heartbroken and isolated. She cried herself to sleep, forgetting all about String Bean. String Bean felt her sadness. He wished he could comfort her, to be there for her like he used to be. He wanted to hug her and tell her everything would be all right. He wanted to remind her of the happy times they shared and let her know that she wasn't alone. But he was just a puppet. He couldn't move or speak. He could only sit and watch, hoping that Lily would remember him and find comfort in their memories. He couldn't move on his own. He waited for Lily. He remembered his promise. He would always be there for her, no matter what. And so he waited, with a hopeful heart, for the day when Lily would need him again.
Know you've been a good friend.
The next morning, Lily woke up. She stretched her arms and yawned, feeling the warmth of the sun on her face. It was a new day, full of possibilities. She saw String Bean on the shelf, his familiar face bringing a smile to hers. He was covered in dust, a sign of how long it had been since she last played with him. She gently picked him up and gave him a hug. "Oh, String Bean," she said softly, her voice filled with affection. "I'm so glad you're here. I've missed you so much." At that moment, Lily remembered her promise. She had promised to always be there for String Bean no matter what. She realized that even though she was growing up, String Bean would always be her friend. Memories of their adventures together flooded her mind, and she would always be his. Their bond was unbreakable, forged through countless shared moments. From that day on, Lily made time for String Bean. She played with him every day, making sure he knew he was loved. She knew true friends were precious. They were the ones who stood by you, no matter what. They helped each other through thick and thin, offering support and comfort in times of need. A promise between friends was something special. It was a bond that couldn't be broken. It was meant to last forever, just like the friendship between Lily and Stringbean.